Hi, I'm Sarah and welcome back to my channel. So today I am filming my home birth essentials. I am currently 37 weeks pregnant and so baby is due any day now and I hope to have a home birth. So these are all the things that I have gathered together to make my home birth go as smoothly as possible. This is actually my second home birth, so I have already had one. I feel like I kind of know what I'm doing and what to expect. Obviously you never know what to expect in birth, but yeah, I feel like I have a bit of an idea. So I thought I would share with you all the things that will make my home birth experience more comfortable and hopefully it will all go to plan. And if any problems do arise, we will be able to resolve them quickly. So I'm going to go through all the things that I think I need and the things that I have bought. I also had my home birth assessment yesterday, so I will also go through the list that the midwife left and the questions that she asked me for things that I might need. So the first item that I'm going to acknowledge is the birthing pool, because loads of people always ask me if I'm having a birthing pool. I'm not. It's not something I like to do in labour. I did think I'd have a water birth with my first, but I never did, and it's just not something that I think it slows down labour, and it's just not something I would want to do. So I do have my bath, which is close by in my bedroom, so if I did want to go in there, but to be honest, I can never get comfortable in the bath anyway at this stage, and I just don't think it's somewhere I would want to be for a long period of time. And the idea of being in water when I'm also having contractions, it's just not for me. But I know that lots of people do home water births, and I know that you can rent pools and you can also rent liners which go in them, which is a really good idea. But my labours are also pretty quick. I don't think I'd have time to set a pool up. I might be on my own. It's not something I'm going to be doing, is setting up my own pool. So it's just not going to work for us. But I know lots of people do like water births and home water births. I think they are probably the most common type of home birth, but yeah, that's not something I will be doing. So I'm just going to pick things up and randomly go through them. The first one is maternity pads. You will need these post-labour. You will bleed a lot. So I have 2 packs of these. I'm just going to keep gathering them as I go shopping and keep buying more because I always run out of them. That's always the thing I have to send people out for in the first few days post-labour. Paracetamols or ibuprofen. I'm actually going to get some more of these. I'm going to get a box of each for post-labour. I need to get some arnica tablets as well, which I haven't got yet. They are really helpful for bringing out bruising post-birth, because honestly you will feel like you've been hit by a train. I had a natural birth with Maeve with no pain relief at all, but afterwards I am all about the pain relief. So paracetamols, ibuprofen every 2 hours, alternate them, and then arnica, I think it's 1 a day that you have, really helped me in my post-labour recovery. Sheets for the bed. So as soon as I've had my baby, all I want to do is get into bed and cuddle them. I have white sheets on my brand new bed, so I would recommend getting a mattress protector. I already have one. I have a very plasticky one so that if my waters break or if I bleed on the sheets, they won't go through to the mattress. So they're already on. On top of the mattress protector, I also have a pack of bed mats. So these are just like the ones that you put on kids' beds in case they have an accident in the night. I've actually already opened this pack because some of them are on the bed already. The rest of them I will put on the floor so that I have a non-slip surface to sit on or kneel on when I'm in labour. But yeah, just cover your bed with 1, a mattress protector, and 2, these bed sheets, because these are obviously disposable. That means you have 2 layers of protection, but also you can just pull these off and throw them in the bin, and you don't have to worry about any bodily fluids getting anywhere else. They soak it all up. On top of both the mattress protector and the bed sheets, I then put a dark coloured sheet. So this is a black sheet, and this will go over my bed. This will go on my bed over the mattress protector and the bed sheets, as I said, and that will just obviously hopefully won't get stained by any blood, but if it does, it won't matter. I'll probably keep it on the bed for a few weeks after labour because you still bleed quite heavily. Obviously I'll wash it, but I'll probably put it back on for the first couple of weeks after labour because you do bleed quite heavily still, and you can still leak. Duvet covers. Do you want dark coloured duvet covers as well? So I have got this one, which is just an old one from H&M. We've actually just got new bed sheets. We've just got a new Superkin bed with new Superkin bed sheets. So these are all our old king size bed sheets, but I've kept the duvet and the pillows for our old bed, so we can just use those with the dark bed linen for whilst. I'll probably put them on my bed about a week before I'm due to give birth, so a week before my due date, just to cover us so that I know that the whole bed area is protected. My waters normally go in the middle of the night. One time they did go in the bed, so obviously you would need to change the sheets. But also post-labour, that is all I want to do, is sit in my bed under my duvet and cuddle my baby. The next item I have is nappies. These are just for the baby as soon as they're born, obviously. You will need those. I have some snacks. So I have some Lucozade isotonic drinks. These are good to rehydrate you during labour. So yeah, I have some of those. I also have some jelly babies. These are really good to give you energy during labour. To be honest, the last thing I want to do whilst having contractions is eat, but at least I will have them there if I need them. I have some essential oils, clary sage and lavender. These are both known to bring on pregnancy. So what I do is I don't actually use these in labour. Clary sage, if you use it in labour, can actually slow down your contractions or make your contractions longer. So I won't be using either of these in labour, but I will use these in the lead up to labour. I rub these in my bump and in the soles of my feet to try and encourage labour to come. So now I've hit 37 weeks. These are what I will be using every day, rubbing them into my bump, rubbing them into the soles of my feet, and hopefully that will bring on labour shortly. It's one of those things, I have no idea if it worked, but I've used them with both Rosalie and Maeve, and I've had due date babies. Rosalie was 2 days early and Maeve was only 1 day late. So I feel I have to do it this time as well. The next item is this is a washing up bowl, but also will be a sick bowl, poo catching bowl, placenta catching bowl. Everything could be used in this washing up bowl, but this is just so you have somewhere in case you are sick. I have never been sick in labour, but at least I know I'll have it there should I need to, and the midwives will be able to get hold of it easily if they need it. For me, obviously, I'm not expecting other midwives to be sick at my birth. Towels! You will need lots of towels, either to go on the floor, either to wrap your baby in as soon as they come out, either to sit on top of the bed when you've had labour. You will just need loads of towels. So this is one stack. I have another stack of dark coloured towels in the airing cupboard, which they will be able to get to easily should they need them. So yeah, towels, dark coloured towels so that they won't stain. Flannels, these are something I haven't used before, but my midwife suggested that I might need one. I guess it's for like mopping your brow or, I don't know, wiping your bits, maybe anything. I didn't use those last time. I don't expect that I'll use them this time, but at least they're there with all my birthing essentials. A shower curtain or waterproof sheet. So this is to go on the floor of my bedroom. So this I will put on the floor underneath the bed pads. Obviously, to like kneel on a shower curtain wouldn't be very comfortable, but I can put these on top. I've also got a few old cushions which I'm just going to have around to make myself more comfortable if I'm kneeling on the floor. I have a trusted birth position that I have birthed both my children in, and it is like lying over a birthing ball on all fours, like propped up on a birthing ball. That is how I prefer to give birth. I just think it helps baby come out quicker. And yeah, it's just what I find most comfortable. It's a random way to give birth. You think you would like to be laid down, but I don't know, I like to be moving, so I like to like rock back and forth on my ball, which is my next item, my birthing ball. And this is my birthing ball, but you could use any kind of, that's about all I can show you really. Can't fit much in. This is actually the birthing ball I used to birth Maeve. It's actually just a fitness ball, but It doesn't have to be a special birthing ball, any fitness ball will do. So that is the one I used when I was in labour with Maeve, and I've actually borrowed it from the midwife again, so I can use it whilst giving birth to this baby. The next item is a hot water bottle. Maeve, when she came out last time, was a little bit cold and we had to warm her up quite quickly, and we spent a lot of time looking for a hot water bottle because it was something that I hadn't got out, and Nick didn't know where they were. I had obviously just given birth and had a baby still attached to me, so he couldn't go and find it. So that was all quite stressful. So I've got one out and I'm going to put it with all my birth stuff, so it'll be easy accessible should we need one. I also have this basket of baby towels, so they will be around the area that I'm giving birth, so that should we need a towel for baby, we can just grab one as soon as she comes out. You will also need nursing bras, just to hold the pads on post-birth. I don't wear a bra during labour. Personally, I don't want anything tight or restricted or on me. I also want to do skin to skin with baby straight away, and also try and breastfeed her, so it's just easier if I don't have a bra on at all. But like later on post labour, you will need a nursing bra to hold your pads on for when you're not feeding. You will need a dress to give birth in. Now I have actually worn the same dress to birth both my babies, and it is just a maxi dress, so a black maxi dress, so I will wear that again. You can roll it up easily to have a look underneath, but also you can roll it back down to cover yourself when you are just, you know, lying there. You don't have to wear anything else, you can literally just wear this. It's just a long black strap style maxi dress, but that just works really well for me. I like the fact that it's black, I like the fact that it covers everything, that also it's very easy to get my boobs out or get my lady bits out should I need to. Music, this is something I don't have during labour, but some people might want like a nice playlist or something to listen to. I don't know, it's not my thing. I'm not really that into music anyway, and I just want to get the job done. Like, music is not going to help me when I'm having contractions. But I know a lot of people do find it comforting and relaxing, so if you have a preferred playlist, make sure you have that available to you. And also a mirror is quite handy. I have a full length mirror in my bedroom, so I don't actually have a little mirror. I do have a little mirror on my dressing table as well, so if I needed it I could get it, but just in case you want to see baby as the head's coming out or anything, it's always handy to have a mirror around. Also, if you're having a water birth, sometimes the midwives might need a mirror to see underneath if you're in the pool. So yeah, a mirror. So those are all the bits that I have gathered for my home birth. I'm now going to talk to you through the list that the midwives recommend. So what they have got is a birthing pool if you're having one, how you're going to fill it, empty it, maintain the water temperature, because that's very important. But obviously I don't need to worry about that because I'm not having that. Discuss heating, lighting. We actually have a dimmer switch in our bedroom, so that'd be fine. I could dim the lights if I need to, or brighten them up if we need to. Protection of floor, furniture, e.g. tarpaulin, waterproof shower curtain. As I said, I've got my shower curtain. Mine was really cheap, it was like £3 from Wilko. Towels, music, candles or soft lights, heat bag or hot water bottle. They've also said to use it for aches and pains. Obviously we used ours for afterwards to warm up the baby because she got a bit cold. But yeah, for aches and pains that would be really good as well. I've got a couple of water bottles actually. Flannels, hair ties. I always have a hair tie on my wrist. Bucket, which is like the thick bowl. Camera. Old knickers, I have those already in my labour bag. Ah, they've actually written out Jelly Babies and Lucozade Support for energy. So yeah, I already had those. I remembered that from last time. Maternity pads, baby outfit, massage oil. I do have some. Can't imagine I'll use it. Hospital bag, yes, I already have mine packed. I will link my hospital bag labour video down below so you can go and check that out if you want to know what I have packed in my hospital bag, because obviously I hope to not go to hospital, but it might happen in an emergency. They've also put on their list drinks and snacks for midwives and birth supporters, which makes me laugh, but I'm not going to be worrying about that. That is definitely Nick's job. So someone has just asked me on my Instagram as I'm filming this whether or not I will involve the girls, and I think that is such a good question. Both Rosie and Maeve, my waters broke in the middle of the night at about 3 a.m. Rosalie, I had her in hospital, so I travelled to the hospital for 6 a.m. and she was born just before 9 a.m. With Maeve, I had my waters broke again about 2 or 3 in the morning. I phoned my mum and told her that my waters had broken and that labour had started. She was like, okay, I'll come over at 6 a.m. when Rosalie woke up, which she did, but I'd actually had Maeve around 5:30, so she completely missed the birth. Rosalie was still asleep when I had her, and when she came in the morning, she just came into our bedroom as normal, and I was sat on the bed with the little baby sister in my arms, which was just the most magical moment ever, and I'm hoping that's what will happen again. I hope I will have this baby during the night, and that when they wake up early morning, and when they wake up, she will be here and I can just show it to them. However, you never know when you're going to go into labour. I could go into labour in the middle of the day. As soon as I do go into labour, I'm going to obviously phone, hopefully Nick will be here, but if he isn't, I'm going to phone my mum to come and look after the girls. Nick works away a lot, so he might be away in London. I think the weekend, so I'm due on the 22nd of February. The last weekend he's working away is the 17th. So if I go into labour that weekend, he won't be here, so I'll need to ring him to tell him to come home. And if that is the case, I'll then phone my mum to come and have the girls. So I've also got a doula coming who is a retired midwife. She actually delivered Maeve, so I'm going to be phoning her too, as well as the midwives from my local midwifery unit. So there'll be lots of people here. But yeah, it's up to whether I'm involving the girls. I'm not going to force them to watch it. I'm quite quiet in labour, so I don't mind if they come in. I kind of just sit in the corner on my own over my birthing ball doing my own thing. So if they want to come in, they are more than welcome, but I'm not going to force them to. I think what will happen is they'll just come in and out. If they're awake, they'll go down and play with. My mum will then obviously look after them. They're not going to be stopped from coming into the room. I would never want to do that. So if they want to watch her come out, then they can. If they don't, then they don't have to. It's up to them. I'm not going to force them to do anything they don't want to do, and the door will be open if they do want to come in at any point during the labour. I don't know how much use I'll be as a mother whilst going through contractions. As I said, I'm really quiet, and Maeve in particular, I think she might find it quite upsetting, but I'm not one to scream my head off, so I am just kind of like in the corner dealing with it. If you want to see my previous labour with Maeve, I will link the video down below because I actually shared it live on channel Mum, so you will see how I am during my contractions, but I'm not really loud. I'm not one to scream the place down, so I think they'll be fine to come in and out. I just am not very talkative. I'm very quiet, and Maeve for one doesn't ever shut up, so she will be asking a million questions which I won't be answering. I can tell you that now. Someone else will have to be answering her questions because that will not be something I want to do whilst in labour. But apart from that, yes, the girls can be involved as much as they want to be. I'm not going to force them to be involved. They will probably be here, or they might not. Well, Maeve will always be here. So as I said, my mum will come over to look after her, but she will be here. It will be at night and she will be asleep, or whether it will be in the day and she'll be awake. But yeah, she can just do whatever she wants. I'm quite happy for her to come in and watch or not. So we'll just see what happens. So that is it. That is all the items I have gathered for my home birth. I hope you found this video interesting, and if you're planning a home birth, it helps you to gather all the essential items that you need. If you did enjoy this video, then please do subscribe. There will be lots more baby content coming soon, but also I'll still be doing my hauls and all the other normal mum life stuff, because I will then be a mum of 3 and normal life shall continue pretty swiftly, I imagine. Do let me know if there's any particular baby videos or even other videos that you would like to see on my channel. Leave a comment down below and let me know. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully I'll see you on the other side with a baby in my arms in a few short weeks. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!